Was that great?
So is there film in this camera? Oh.
These are my good friends, Michael and Hannah, and we welcome here to the great cast party of 2000.
2000.
That was just so amazing to understand what these actors go through when they get a response from the audience.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because I'm not one of them. I'm just, you know, an outsider.
How are you doing for this evening? Do you have a waiver on? Welcome to Steve's party. Thank you very much. And are you cast or crew? Or you're not cast or crew?
No.
Crew? You're both cast.
Cast.
Cast? Here. How you doing? Cast?
Do a sub.
A sub? Cast? Hello.
If you
Are you with the guest?
Yes.
Hi, Joe. How you doing? Hey, how is welcome. Welcome. How you doing? Cast crew?
Cast.
Cast. I am very happy and having a good time. Welcome to the party. Welcome. Thank you. How you doing? You gotta see this man right here then.
Hi.
Oh yeah. You're with Jesse's party? Yeah, you're in.
Waiver? No waiver?
No, she's okay. She's okay. But
You are cast? Megan, can I bring this stuff in? Yeah, thank you very much. Welcome to Cast and Crew.
I'm a volunteer. I'm helping with the door and anything else anybody hits me up for, including you. If you need help, just let me know.
All right, how's it going?
There we go, I got something to show you. Check it out. It's in the car. Here we go. What's your name? Do me a favor, take a card. Any card you like? Fantastic. Show it to them, don't let me see it. Cool. I'm gonna go like this, you say stop. Here we go. Stop. Place it back. All I ask is that you do not forget the card, alright? Hold your hand. Check it out, here we go. 10 of clubs. Not very still. What was your card?
Ace of Spades.
Watch this, just like that. Take a look.
Hey, you kick ass, Steve.
5 of spades. Check it. It gets better. It gets better. The 5 of spades. I take the 5 of spades. Give it a rub just like that. It becomes the queen of diamonds. It gets better. It gets better. Watch. Queen of diamonds. Hold your hand. Hold it out. Watch. Queen of diamonds. Just like that. Goes right to the top. Some people think they're all the queen of diamonds. It gets better. It's not the queen of diamonds.
That didn't work right.
It's not the queen of diamonds. Watch just like that. It's actually the 10 of hearts. You see the whole deck. And I mean the whole deck is the 10 of hearts. Don't lie. It's just like a card. It gets better. It gets better. This is strange. You reach in the deck. Take out any card you want. Anything but the 10 of hearts. Make sure it's anything but the 10 of hearts. Oh no, anything but the 10 of hearts. Here we go. Show it to the camera. It's the 10 of hearts. We go. Reach in. No, any card but the 10 of hearts. That's all I'm asking. All right. Look at. Don't show it to me. Take another one. Here we go. Take another card. Fantastic. That's what I want you to do. Take my pen. Make it away. Write your name on the face of the card. This way you cannot say there's any duplicates of that card in the deck. Fantastic. Here we go. Show them the card. Show it to the camera. I don't want to see it.
Hold it steady.
Place it back. Just make sure you do not forget the card. There we go. Hold your hand out. Watch. 9 of spades. What was your card?
It said Jacob on it.
Just like that, the Jacob card. Here we go. It gets better, it gets better. The Jacob card, 7 of diamonds. Pick up half the deck. Put it back. Just like that, it goes right to the top. You can see that to the last minute, Jacob. Check it out. Jacob card. Here we go, watch. Jacob card, 7 of diamonds. 1 card, middle of the deck. Push it in, please. Whenever you do that, it goes right to the top. I'm sorry, it gets better, it gets better. 7 of diamonds, watch. I take it and give that a rub, it becomes 9 of diamonds. Inside of my pocket is a wallet. Inside of the inside wallet, another wallet. Hold the cards, please. Inside of this inside wallet, no you won't, is 1 card.
Oh, it's basically no, it's gonna be that card.
And it's going to say my name on it.
There you go.
I want to keep this card.
You can keep it,
I
it's
can
your
keep that card.
souvenir.
Rule. Here's your other
There you go.
Hey! What are we doing? I don't get it.
What else? High links?
Yeah, hot wings. Gonna live dangerously.
By the way, you can negotiate that price though.
Right, very.
20,000 for a refurbished
I want to tack up a little bit. No.
And you should know that yes. You do too.
No.
I need to eat. Okay. Anyone who argues that I'm out eating you. I'm back when I'm not eating. No, Kevin, that really big other doesn't eat because they absolutely love my performance.
Get Valentine choking on his tricep. How many
But she is pretty, pretty. She is drinking. But she is pretty, pretty, and so damn pretty.
Honjuro. And Kevin. You want to be a pauper?
Okay, and Remy. Jacob.
Pop for a while. This is what's going to happen. What I've got, and I can't get out. What I've got, a Bible. Now this is what's going to happen. What is your name? Oh, good. I can't remember. You're a good actor. This is what's going to happen. I want you to pick a book and read what you like. All right. Take it out. Now tell me, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to take the book. I'm going to flip through it just like this. As I'm flipping through it, I want you to say stop. When you do, you look at the top word on the page. Do not say stop yet. Look through the book to make sure all the words are different. They're all different? Say yes. Okay. Here we listen to my head, you say stop whenever you like. Stop. Put the top word on the page. All right. You want that word or would you like another one? I'll keep that one. Hold the book. Fantastic. Here we go. Think of the word, keep it in your mind. Is it an 8-letter word starting with the letter S as in Sam? No. What was the word you picked?
Disregarded.
Disregarded. Good. That's the way I go. And it gets better. Tell you what, I want you to hand the book to anybody you like. Hand it to anybody. Go, baby, go. All right. Good catch. Tell you what, you can have that book or one of these books. What would you like? Want to use the same book or a different book?
I'll use the instant intuition.
Instant intuition.
Instant.
This is what's going to happen.
I want grappling.
I'm going to snap my fingers. When I do, I want you to open the book to any page you want. Stand up if you will, please. What's your name?
Aaron.
Aaron.
Hi.
Aaron, this is the audience. Obviously, you know them. Aaron, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to snap my fingers. When I do, I want you to open the book to any page you want.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. You can take the left, hold up right hand stand. I don't want to see it. Take the left page or the right page. I don't care which one. But Aaron, this is what I'd like you to do.
Yeah.
Take your finger like you're speed reading. Go back and forth from the top to the bottom when I say go. Not yet. You ready? Go. Good. 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 Keep going. Good. 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 Stop. Keep going, Aaron. Good. Good. Back and forth. Faster. Faster. Good. Back and forth. Back and forth. You don't have to read it. I got it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Good. 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 Stop. All right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Good. 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 Stop. 3 or 4 lines from the bottom of the page. Is there a person's name? Yes or no?
No.
3 or 4 lines from the bottom. There's not a person's name. Are you sure? Have you read?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking 3 to 4 lines from the bottom of the page. Wait a minute. Yes, there is. But not nearly where my finger is.
Put your finger on the first letter of the name.
All right.
Fantastic. Keep on the first letter. Here we go. First letter, keep on. Here we go. Is it a B? Go to the second letter. Second letter, is it an R?
Good guy, you know it.
Go to the next letter if you will. Go to the next letter, please. Keep your finger on the third letter. Fantastic. Is it an E? Fourth letter. Put on the fourth letter.
Yeah.
Is it an E?
No.
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 Keep it on the fourth letter, not the third letter.
All right.
Oh, you know what? You have your finger sideways. It's a sideways E. Is it a W? Take your finger, run it back and forth on the word. Back and forth. Is it an F, a T, an E, an R? Keep your finger on the word. Is the name Brewster?
Yes, it is.
Hold your applause. It gets better. So one line down. One line down from the name Brewster. Take any word you want. Let's make it a big word. Is there a word more than 6 letters?
Yes, there is.
Put your finger on the word.
Got it?
Fantastic. Keep on the word. Here, keep on. Wait a second. 104L1, is that the word?
What?
104L1, is that the word you chose?
No, it's not.
Keep your finger on the word. I also have the Webster's Large Print Dictionary. Take the dictionary, if you will, please. Open it up to page 104. Go to the left-hand column to the first word. Tell me when you're there. Left-hand column, first word. For the first time, what was the word you selected?
Everything.
On page 104, left-hand column, first word, what is it?
Oh my God.
Thank you very much.
That's amazing.
Oh, yeah. You just witnessed a miracle right here in Los Gatos. You guys want to see one more before I sing in the first act? Yeah. All right. Who here has seen the trick where a magician comes out, takes a piece of rope, cuts it in half, ties it together, makes it back into one piece? Have you seen that trick? Yeah. Good. I'm not going to show you that trick. Stop. I'm going to show you a better trick because you people deserve better. Am I correct? I'm going to show you a trick that uses one piece of rope and my body. Thank you, man. Thank you, sir. Right city, wrong guy. This is what's going to happen. The rope will go from behind me to in front of me. It happens fast. Watch closely. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, they like that from all the applause. In case you didn't see it, I'll do it again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 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 oh. Wow! Oh, wow! 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 Oh, 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 oh. Not even clap. I can't hear you anyway. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Still working on this one. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah. You're telling me, oh. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Whew. I'm still working on that. Oh. You're too kind. You know what? I'm going to leave it to the real professionals. Our first act that we're about to bring up here is an author. He's made videos on magic. And when I was young, I'm still young, not just even when I was young, even now, he's one of my favorite magicians. I've learned a lot from him. He's been on the world's greatest magic. He's won many top awards in the magic world. Please give a big round of applause to one and only Michael Lamar. Great job, great job. Wow, and thank you very much. You know, I always enjoy standing in front of other performers because as performers, you know that it's not the set, and it's not the words even. It's not the special effects. It's the context that gives things meaning. And simple things can have meaning, too. For example, make sure that the ball is what it seems to be. Oh, this is actually very important. The lemon is very important. Would you mind being the lemon guy for me? Hang on to that. Mix the cards up. Make sure that those are well mixed. And I'm just going to toss the ropes out here someplace. Y'all make sure the ropes are just as they seem to be. Go ahead and give those cards a shuffle. The first thing that I want to show you, actually, pretty regularly through my act, I say watch. So I want to take this off because I don't want anybody to get confused. When I say watch, I don't want you to think watch. I want you to think watch. Ready? Watch. There you go. So I just wanted to toast you all for doing a great play. Although it seems like I've already drank the toast. But let's see. Now, the style of magic that I do, it's this magic with everyday objects, things like the baseball. How's the baseball look? Squishy. Go ahead and toss it up here. By golly, it is a squishy baseball, but it just lasts a second. Now, the ropes. Do you notice anything different or unusual about the ropes themselves? Good call. Notice That's very important. That's very important. Now, does anybody have a $1 bill that I can borrow? Yeah. Give it back to anybody else. Oh, here's a $1 bill. Now, this wasn't prearranged between you and I, was it? We didn't work this out. Didn't work out. Okay, now, I thought it'd be interesting to show you the first effect that I learned when I was a kid. I grew up in West Virginia. I didn't have a magic shop or anything like that, but I had a box of Cheerios, and on the back of a box of Cheerios, it taught a trick. And this is the first trick that I ever learned. I'll show it to you. It's a real simple thing, and then it goes on to something else. But I want to show you how it started out. All you did was fold the dollar 4 times, like this. And when you squeeze it like this, it turns upside down. And that was the reaction you used to get. And it used to bother me when I was a kid because, I thought, well, maybe they knew how it was done. Maybe they ate Cheerios. But it's not that. See, it's because it's just a puzzle. Now, what makes it interesting is that now I've changed it into something else. I use the same method. I fold it 4 times. But I don't turn it upside down, I turn it inside out, which is altogether different. Kind of bizarre. That's the reason I tell you what to look for. Never leave your side. I use the exact same method. I only fold it up 4 times. They'll never leave your sight. Don't even blink. I just squeeze like this. Does it look any different yet? No? If I snap like this, there you go. It changes. See it turn. Inside. It's a form of origami. Now, you can tell that it's really, that I haven't cut it and taped it back together in any way. You can tell that it's you can't spend it like that anymore because it's too weird. But it's real. Not been offered $100 by collectors. Now, because it's so weird. Now, I can change it back because it's a simple thing. Or I can leave it as it is. If I leave it as it is, you've got a conversation with something that we cannot. But I'll leave it up to you. Which would you prefer? No, it's just something you do. Keep it? There you go. Let's see, and the rope. Let's see, give me the short rope. Tell me your name. Jesse. Now, Jesse had the point all along. I mean, these ropes are different lengths. Okay? I think it's obvious for some people. They never put out a note. But it has to be obvious. Now, the only thing that you may not have noticed is like this yellow thread, and I sewed the ends of it. I sewed the ends of these ropes for the same reason that you and I have feet, to keep our legs from fraying. But the reason that I emphasize that these are different lengths is because this is the only thing that I do that doesn't involve sleight of hand. This uses hypnosis.
Oh, you cheek ass.
How many of you here have ever been hypnotized before? Okay, almost everybody. Good. Now, hypnosis is a partly awake, partly asleep state, so some of you may already be almost there. But I'm going to put these ropes right at the base of my fingers. That way I can't do any sleight of hand or manipulation. But you know exactly what's going to happen. They're going to be equal. They belong here then, not mine. There you go. So now you know what's going to happen. They're going to be equal. You know how it's going to happen? By hypnosis. You know where it's going to happen. It's going to happen right between my hands. So you know what? You know where? You know when. All I'll do is at the count of 1, 2, and 3. Now, good job. But I would like to see a show of hands. How many of you feel that this length of rope is pretty much the same as this length of rope is pretty much the same as this length of rope? Would you raise your hand? So you're hypnotized. I'm not going to leave you in your trance forever. I'm going to bring you out of your trance the same way I put you into your trance at the count of 3. Now, when you come out of your trance, you won't remember anything that just happened, and yet you'll want to applaud. And it's all going to happen at the count of 1 and 2 and 3. Well, let's see. Would you like to see something that is impossible? Yeah, I'd like to borrow a $100 bill. You have one?
Where'd all my money go?
Oh.
I left it in my,
Now I got to think of a trick. Okay, now, do me a favor. Mark it in such a way that you'll recognize it should you see it again. Don't hit. But don't write your name on it because that's a federal offense. Maybe the name of a friend. No horns on it.
Funny face.
Thank you very much. And by any chance, let's see. So every time you see that, you know, there'll be no question. That's the one we started with. Okay? By any chance, Did you happen to memorize the serial number?
No.
Good. Well, see, because that's what the effect is going to be. I'm actually going to cause the serial number to travel from my mind back into Steve's mind, one number at a time. Okay, now just kind of relax. Let's just go for the last three. That simplifies it. If you get three in a row, that pretty much proves you can do it. So just kind of relax your mind for a second. Call out the first three numbers that come in your mind.
007.
335. Shoot. No, it's okay. It's okay. I got other tricks. No, but this is a good one. Do you have another 100? Now, the magicians call this a bit of business. Some people call it stupid, but I have a plan. Here's what I want to do. I want to hang on to these pieces. I want to do a couple of things, and then we'll come back to it. But I won't forget. Do you like card magic?
Yeah.
I show you a great card trick. Did you examine the card?
Well, I think you're just a magician, that's all.
Wait.
I have one of these cards in my hat. No, it's in my
You know what? I don't even need, where's the rubber band? I don't even need the card. Somebody have the rubber band over there?
You know, it was shadow. I turned it into
Those examples. Hang on there. See, actually, this is one of my favorites because of how simple it is. You can't get much more simple than just a couple of rubber bands clearly locked together. You can't come through. You can't go over the tips of the fingers that puff off. But right in the middle, if I rub right there, one strand at a time, they just kind of melt through. Sometimes we can miss it the first time. Because they didn't know they were going to melt through it. But now you know what's going to happen, so I'll come down here. You get to be on all sides. Clearly, and you can't come through, you can't go over, right? Right in the middle, if I just rub one strand at a time, they just melt through each other. Now, I'll do it again. Back. Here, point both fingers at each other. No. Throw it in like this. There you go. Now, I'm going to have to hold your hands up a little bit so everybody else can see, but I want your eyes to be able to focus really clear. Is that a good spot? Is that a good spot? No? Hold it right there. But you know exactly what's going to happen. They're going to melt through each other right there. And look how tight your fingers are. Even if I pull like the rub will hit your fingers. But if I rub, right?
I put this under my butt.
It's a melting. It comes apart right here. See? And it works its way around, then the two pieces go back together again. Pretty much like that. That's how that one's done. It's real small on the inside. It says, after all that rubber band here. There you go. Some of these cards are written on and stuff like that, but it's a normal deck, and it's been...
I took one.
That's okay.
It's a
There's two or three cards written anyway, but let's see. From the back, can you do me a favor? Sure. I want to dribble the cards down just like this. Anytime you want, just say stop, and I'll show you that card. If you like that card, that'll be our card. If you'd rather have a different card, just say so. Yep. Just say stop. The timing thing.
Stop.
Okay, you want to try it?
Stop.
Right there. Do you like that card?
Okay.
Do you like that card?
I love that card.
Okay, that's our card. I don't shuffle the cards. I don't cut the cards. Keep the cards just as in fact, all I do is wind the deck up. And it works pretty much by itself. Now, my favorite piece of magic is my left foot. Because all I have to do is tap my left foot twice, and at the tip of my left toe I get one card. It just happens to be the six of diamonds. Now, sometimes people think I influenced you to take that card, that you didn't have a fair choice, right? You can keep the six of diamonds, or you can just think of a card. Think of any card, name it out loud. Now, it's not a full deck, one or two are missing, but if it's in here, we'll use whatever card you need.
Seven of spades. I'm going to go with the ace of spades.
The ace of spades. Now this is not, obviously that's not the ace of spades. But I can turn it into the ace of spades. And I can do it any way you name, either visibly or invisibly. How would you prefer that I do it for you?
Visibly.
Okay, that's the tough way. If I just cast a shadow, it changes visibly into the ace of spades. Ace of spades which I've been using earlier in the night, by the way. But now there's two aces of spades and there's no six of diamonds. I have to take this ace of spades and I'll place it here. It goes back to the six. So that's the card it used to be. Now the amazing thing is that ace of spades, the one card that you just thought of, is gone from the deck. It's gone from the deck. It's what they call a flyaway card. See, it's left the deck. See, there's the two of clubs, there's the ace of diamonds, the ace of clubs, there's the ace of hearts. The ace of spades is gone from the deck. It's flying around the room. Tell me your name, please. Brian? Brian?
Yeah.
It's flying around the room right now. The card that Brian was just thinking about. Till it comes back down and it lands in Brian's right hand pocket. But it didn't stop there. It came down and landed. Now, I need a volunteer. The ace of spades, it just so happens we've got the ace of spades right there. That's no big thing. But we can have one other card. Let's do me a favor. Pick out any card you want. Any card you want. And where did we have? Oh, we have this in there. Take any card you want. Sign your name across the face of it. It doesn't matter if I see the card because it's, I know the trick anyway. Okay? Sign up. Real Lauren. Oh, do me a favor. You see how the jack of spades, if you put your name on there, it's not easy to see your name.
Can we see another card?
Sometimes if you get a card like this is a good card.
I'll pick it. I'll pick it.
Yeah. But you want a card that your name's more important than what the card is.
Okay.
Okay? And then I'm going to do the thing with your 50 right after this. But, every time you see the four parts, you'll know that's the four parts that we started with. And put today's date on it, too, for me, please. Oh, no way.
Wait, today's the 12th, right?
And shuffle it into the deck.
Yeah, that's right.
Go ahead and shuffle it into the deck. So it was the four of hearts, was it? Four of hearts? Okay. Now sometimes by accident people shuffle it close to the top or the bottom. Later, I want you to know four of hearts, right smack in the center. That's important, and I'll leave it just as you shuffle it. The only difference between magicians and non-magicians, I know the secret. I'll show you one of the secrets. Yeah, secrets. There you go. You know what that is, of course?
I think so.
Variable tension ripper.
Oh.
Very expensive technology, and I'm going to lock the deck just as you shuffled it. You took one card, the four parts, and you shuffled it in yourself, right?
Yeah.
Sign your name on it. I take the deck, I lock it together, and I call your attention to the ceiling. I take the deck, and I throw one card, sticks to the ceiling. Is that your card?
That's my card!
I know what you're holding your card for. It's the rubber band. It confuses everybody. But you held it, didn't you?
Oh, I held it.
Did you see that little bump on there?
No bump was
Little
on there.
piece of Velcro?
No.
It's the secret. Come to park. Right there. Card sticks to the ceiling, then the two pieces go back together, pretty much like that. That's how that one's done. Now the reason that I put that rubber band around the deck is because if I didn't have that rubber band around the deck, it would look like that. That's a different trick. Altogether different. I was thinking of myself. Now let's see.
Mine's missing the Velcro.
But let's see. And you know, Steve, I haven't forgotten your 20. I want to do a couple more things. In fact, let's see here. You know what? I thought it might be interesting to do one of the oldest illusions in magic. To kind of wrap things up. Oh, do you know this one?
You need to let me for it.
This is my favorite too. But don't leave with that lemon. That lemon's very important. This is actually the oldest illusion known to man. It uses just 3 cups and a magic wand. All I have to do is touch, and I get a little ball for the first cup. That's for the first cup. Now for the second one, all I do is spin, and tap, and I get a second one for the second cup. Now you can do other things with these same props. For example, I could put a little magic into this cup, and I could cause solid to pass straight through solid. An impossible penetration. Oh, sorry. That's ball number 1 for cup number 1. That's ball number 2 for cup number 2. For the third, all I have to do is spin the wand once, twice, I get ball number 3, right where I want it, right on top of the cup. Of course, now that we have them, all we have to do, at each phase, actually, I want to make it easier and easier to follow, so there's no chance for confusion. But here's what it looks like. All I do is close my hand. I push the wand through the hand, and the first ball disappears. Now, you may not have known what to expect, so I'll do it again, exactly the same way. Actually, all I do is tap. That's ball number 2. Ball number 3, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll actually leave my hand open so that you see the moment that the ball disappears. All I do is tap. And when it disappears, it goes back to its cup. That's 1, that's 2, and of course, that's 3. But I said I'd make it easier to follow, so I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll get rid of one of the balls. I'll even get rid of one of the cups. Think how simple that's going to be. I'll even get rid of the wand. 2 and 2, piece of cake, no chance for confusion. 1 ball in each cup.
I feel that pain.
Yeah. Yeah. 1 ball in each cup. All I do is snap and the balls change places. Subtle. I tell you what, I could put 2 cups over that one. If I place this one here, all I do is tap, and it goes back inside, just like this. But I could make it even easier by getting rid of 1 more ball and 1 more cup. Now think how simple this is going to be. All I do is blow. And the ball will disappear. The ball disappears, comes back to its cup. Sometimes I put it here, snap, it comes back to its cup. Works every time, but I want it to end with a surprise. So, see, this could be a golden opportunity to go double or nothing for that 10. Actually, oh, you got the lemon, right? Toss the lemon up here. It's a funny thing about lemons. It just lasts a second. Would it surprise you if I could make this ball disappear and reappear inside any cup you name? Would that surprise you?
No.
What about the cup of the lemon?
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? If I put it here and snap, you can't tell what'll turn up. Get it? Turn up. See, that's a turn up. That over there. Oh, by golly, that's the lemon. There's the baseball. And this one, I can't even make it fit inside. Look at that. That
It's a
fudge for you. Yeah, geez. Seems like we just got started already. There's my last effect. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks. I knew it was $100 wrong. I was just joshing with you.
Well, I can print some more for you.
But you got the printer right back here. Actually, as the most important person in the show, it's important that you get something in return for being such an important part of the show. Do you have any idea what you get?
Eat the lemon.
Oh, you get a story that you can tell for the rest of your life. And you know what makes a story good is, of course, a happy ending. Now, for the rest of your life, you'll be able to say, I had 100 once. Gave it to a magician. I don't know what. And then they're going to say, but now, when he took the lemon open, did you watch really close so that you actually saw the skin break on the lemon for the first time? And you'll be able to say, I sat right there. And then they're going to say, now, in your heart, are you sure that it was inside the lemon and not like an illusion or something like that? And you'll be able to say, oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
But then they're going to say, it couldn't have been yours. Maybe it just looked like yours, right? But you'll know what to tell them. You'll be able to say, I know for a fact that it was mine because I put that hot on it. actually, do you think they'll believe you when you tell them the story about... No?
Nope, but I've got better stories that they won't believe that are true.
How about... But the whole point is to give you a conversation piece. I got an idea. Take the 100 back out. Take the 100 back out. There it is. Fold it back up. Fold it back up, and fold it again. Fold it a couple more times. Once more, maybe. Put it back inside the limb. Yeah, so here's actually, here, you help. Fold the two halves together. If I take the two halves and I just roll them like this, see? They go back together. See? So they need to make sure that they see that they're back together now. Here's what I
That lemon is important.
Expensive lemon.
I'd wait until later. You know, a few days. Call your friends over and tell them the story. Or you can cut it open now, whichever you prefer.
Hey now.
Go ahead. But you know, it actually, it's not easy to cut that open. Don't go all the way through because it's got a core in it. So you kind of got to cut in a circle there. A little deeper there. A little deeper. Hold it up. See it? Hold it another half. Hold that half. But make sure that that is your 100. So when do you come up with interesting stuff? You don't never sleep. When you were doing the play, did people run across the stage? Did that happen? Oh, Techie, that explains a lot.
No, I'm not. I'm not that
He's not
smart.
What did you play in the play?
I played John.
I don't want to rush you.
Johnson. Very good. An executive.
An executive. I can see by your demeanor. An executive. Laying down and busting somebody's chops. Just trying to do their job. Nice stuff you did. Who played Medusa in the play? Who was that supposed to be? Any idea?
Elvis Presley.
Are you sneaking up on me now? This is like an obstacle course. These two guys and now him. Anybody else want to run across? I don't want to.
Can I have a hug?
I know. Because he's damn sexy and you can't keep away from him.
All right. Very respectful of women.
Absolutely.
Men, no.
So anyway, I think they smell the cookies in the kitchen. So I am, but it's nice to be up here. Los Gatos, the cats. Is that the interpretation?
You said it right, too.
I'm from Missouri, a small borough there. The Pigs, I believe we called it. I'm Italian from Missouri. Not a lot of us there. Any Italians in the... We always get the crappy seats, yeah.
Are there a lot of Italians in Los Gatos? You're the only one. I know the feeling, my friend. I was the only one in my neighborhood. It's tough being the only one. In Missouri, especially, you know, those Missouri boys, they want to know what you are, you know. Hey, man, what the hell are you? One of them Italians, huh? Say something in Italian. I mean, okay, get in the trunk. Because we kill people, you know. And two new people, welcome to the show. Come on in. You missed the whole little thing with them. I didn't mean to accidentally rat you out there. I'm sure you were just finishing up your Pac-Man Junior game. You know? When you get engrossed, you can't leave. I understand.
Go back downstairs, man. That's not right.
Zip up the pants.
People are passing judgment on what could have possibly been going on.
Well, I wonder.
Sometimes you just want a hug, don't you?
Yeah.
Keep going.
My wallet!
Oh, it's right here.
Use other material.
So anyway,
So do you think we're going to let him get to his routine or not? Yes. I don't think so.
do you treat your teachers with disrespect?
Just swear though.
Could you save this tape for me? I'm going to want to run it over and over and over when I'm feeling too good about myself and my career. Remember that show at 4 o'clock in the morning when the kid was hugging me around the way?
No, it's 3:30.
Yeah. It's 3:30-ish. Yeah, you are an executive, aren't you? So, where do we go next? I like the polka-ing, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't expect to see high school kids polka. I am, but everything's old is new again, I guess. I felt good. I'm 40 myself. Old. Live now. Eat now. Because things will change. Someday. You with me, brother?
I'm with you. I'm there right there.
Do you, like me, catch yourself rubbing it once in a while?
I do.
Rub the fat?
I put my hand right there.
Is there more to that story?
No,
And then what happens?
No, then it has to go that one, dude. It's just going to the way.
And then he's no more fun for the rest of the night.
Do you think that is sexy?
I do.
I'm sorry. I can't believe
I rub it, pat it, and that's a sign that you've given up. When you become friends with your fat, it's over. Then I take it in the living room and unleash it on the family. Let it hang down a little bit. Yeah.
No,
So,
I already got one.
so the belly button can watch the ball game too?
It always watches.
That's a beautiful display. That's a guy thing. You don't see women exposing their gut in public often, do you? Do we have a story? I've seen sometimes they'll take the bra off to loosen up. You're not directing this show, my friend. I will continue. No, I'm talking about with the blouse on, that shoot it out the sleeve thing. With the bra, you know that one? Probably earlier, yeah. Are you doing it right now?
Stop now.
I don't think we should do it. I had an aunt who would do it. Oh, I don't have one on. I know I'm little, but... No, I had an aunt who would do that, like after a big dinner or something, you know. she'd eaten too much. She's all, oh, I ate too much. That stuff. Let me get this. Boom! Boom! You didn't get that at all, did you? Not such a good seat anymore, is it, with this? Not very nice. Where's the Italian? He's up there. He's got my back. Anyway, it's not... and guys tell each other when they've gained weight. Guys will come right up, hey, man, you're getting fat. Guys don't. Women don't talk like that. Women are, hey, Betty, bulking up. You're huge, you cow. Woo! Moo, moo. Woo! Guys don't care. Guys will make a joke like they gain weight on purpose, some stupid joke. Hey, well, you got a tool like this, you got to build a shed over it, you know. Exactly. That's the. There will be no electronic devices used during the show. You're going to make me sterile with that thing. You had to hand out electronic devices. What did I expect in this house?
SOS, dude. SOS.
Everything is computerized in this house. I'm taking a pee and it goes, you have mail. Everything around. He was hammering nails with a laptop earlier. I am like computer retarded. I really am.
I love this guy.
You too?
Can I marry you?
Yeah!
Dude, I'd accept that. That's the line.
You take me out for a couple dinners first, at least. You know.
Man, 1222.
Got to know you. It was a nice hug, but... I was not luring him into that, by the way. Where was I going? Fat. I was talking about... I'm just lazy, that's why I'm fat. I catch myself doing stupid little lazy things around the house. You ever do this one? Where you're watching TV and you realize the remote controls across the room.
Oh, I hate that.
So you just suffer through a crappy program.
Hell yeah.
You could get up and fix it, change it. No, I'll watch Martha Stewart glue things to a tin can for an hour. Oh, she's making a hat. Look at that. Yeah. Or this one. This is the ultimate in laziness. Maybe you've done this. You know the bottom sheet on the bed? The fitted sheet that wraps around the mattress? Sometimes one corner of the mattress, the sheet will pop off. Yes? You know? And you try to put it back while still laying in bed. Right? And it won't hook. Because you're waiting down the middle of the sheets. Yes, you realize that, so you hop. You hop. Actually thinking your fat ass might hover long enough. You could get out of bed and fix it, but that's going to take a couple seconds. I cannot waste those seconds. The older you get, you worry more about those seconds that you've wasted. You can't get those back. I freak out. Like when I'm in the checkout line at the supermarket, and the line that I didn't get in is doing better than me. You know that little panic that you have? That knot in your stomach? Do you, like me, you look in that line and you decide which person in that line would have been you. Yeah. Now you must beat that person. The race is on. Guy at the front of my line's got coupons. He's trying to cash a check from Jupiter. Digging for exact change in his little rubber bendable football coin purse. I know I've got exact change. If you wait a second, if you just wait, would you just go? This guy's beating me! Look over, he's smiling, you realize he's playing too. I obsess over stupid little things, those few seconds that I wasted in that line, but the next day, I'll kill the whole day doing nothing.
Yeah.
Procrastinating everything I need to do. I'm the king of procrastination. Oh, I am.
And I am the queen.
I put off the laundry recently till we had nothing to wear to the laundromat. You do?
I did that in my brother's house.
Inside out?
He does that.
I'll try that next. No, but I went to the laundromat with my 8-year-old daughter. She's in her Halloween costume. I'm in my graduation gown. Something you'll never see. I pick on him one time. I'm bad. Sorry, we're still getting married. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to kiss you too.
Doesn't get any. You got to get them both if you're going to do it. No. Does he get any love at school?
Too much.
He needs a little snuggle, I think.
I try and he's embarrassing me.
What? Oh, no. No, I don't want to start that. Look what I've... The comedian went on and everybody was making out. It was weird. Be careful. This is when the party gets out of control and everybody ends up with a tattoo they didn't plan on. Nobody has a tattoo, do they? No. Bad idea. I mean, I think, you know, everybody thinks they're all fashionable now, but you're stuck with something for the rest of your life. The guy that works there is not going to talk you out of something stupid. He's going, no, I think the Last Supper on the forehead would look good. It's not. I dated a girl who got a rose on the breast. Roseanne. No, it was not her, but I think she's got one of her 6 husbands on there, I think. Yeah. The rose, my girlfriend had, which is sexy and everything, but when you're 80, you got a long stem, you know. Yeah. You got to get a vase on the knee to make it look right. So be careful. That's my little warning to the youth. No drinking, no drugs. Unless you're having a baby, then I think you should take the drugs. I know. It's a natural childbirth statement on my part. I witnessed the natural childbirth. It seems to hurt. There's a human being coming out your pelvis. Take the shot. There's a lot of...
That sphincter.
What did you say? Did you say sphincter?
A sphincter. Hey, do you know that the word anus comes from the Latin anus, or plural ani, nominative, of course.
Could somebody write this down?
Circle.
Surely information that I'll need later. This is such a sophisticated audience. When they heckle it, sir, you are a sphincter. And he starts spouting Latin. know that the word ain't. Most nightclubs, they just call me an ass, and that's it. Smart's over here. Night class and I like how you police yourself. Where exactly are we? If we had I shouldn't have turned to you. I know where we are. We're in Greece, sir. Wait. Look, Steve, if they touch me, it costs more, okay? Really gonna... I don't back down. We're into the millions by now. I used to live in L.A. for quite a while. Yeah, I didn't like it down there, I'll be honest with you. Have you noticed how no one is ever convicted of anything in Los Angeles?
Okay.
They all squirm out on appeal. There was a story recently about a pit bull in L.A. This is a true story. It was in the paper. Woman has a pit bull. It's biting people. They take the owner to court. They said, we're going to kill this dog. He's vicious. That's it. The woman that owns it appeals to the judge. Said, what if I had his teeth pulled? I know. They were going to kill him a second ago. You didn't moan like that. What priorities you have? Kill him, okay, but pull his teeth. Oh. What Grandpa's losing his teeth. Oh, let's kill him. So anyway, they did actually pull the dog's teeth. Let him go. Now you have a dog that bites that has no teeth. It's not going to hurt as much, but it's still pretty traumatic to be attacked by this toothless freak. He's trying to get away. Help! The pit bull's biting! Save me! Dog is... Help! Fucking on me! Hey, you got a big hickey on your butt. Explain this when you get home. Honey, it was a dog. It was a weird dog. It was weird. He was barking like, woof! Woof! Did I spit on you? You all right?
He likes it. He likes it.
Steve has come up with something new. He wanted me to mention it. He's found a way to get rid of all nuclear waste. It's these. So good luck with the side effects later. All your stuff here, so even your fish blow my fish away. I have these crappy little goldfish. Supersonic, prehistoric, suckerfish. Let me ask you this. Have you ever had a fish jump out of... I have a goldfish that jumped completely out, but she's acting it out for me. Jumped out of the tank. My wife blames me. As she does for everything in the universe. It's my fault. When he's dead on the floor, she blames me because I had spilled fish food next to the tank. Oh, I get it, Angela Lansbury. I was luring him out because I'm a fish killer. These are just goldfish. And to your fish, this is kind of gross, but do they ever have that line of poop? It's gross, I know, but they always have this perpetual Mr. Hanky hanging on. Can't they squeeze? I'm banging on the tank now. Guys, hey, go like that! Sphincter. You need the sphincter. Dude. I knew it would get back to you. What's the Greek for fish curd? Or Latin for? I don't know. Oh, go back to the book.
But Tanyaka means long strip of pork.
What is it?
Tanyaka.
Tanyaka. Means
Tanyaka.
long strip of
No, it
strip
would be
of pork.
Tanya.
I can't wait to work that into a conversation. Well, to McDonald's, can I help you? I would like the Tanyaka. All right, the McRib. The fish had the thing. I said, go like that. And then, hey, brush up against the castle. That was the next joke. Swim over and hit your butt on the castle. Get in the filter bubbles. It's like a bidet. I knew you guys would get the bidet joke. Nice house, bidet. Come on. Never had a bidet? Bottle of club soda does the same thing, by the way. Pick it up. Ooh. Don't use ginger ale, very sticky. And your fish are too big even to flush if they die. You got to draw a line at the larger pets. Flushing. Your plumber comes over. Problem is, you got a poodle stuck. You'd have taken that sweater off, he'd have gone down. All right. Good. All right. Okay, Bill Gates is picking me up in a couple minutes, so I gotta go. I mentioned I was in. I didn't mention I lived in New York, did I?
You mentioned you lived in Missouri.
Missouri.
Could you give me a synopsis of what went on here? Plato, tomato. I learned.
Potatoes.
Any New Yorkers here? Probably not. Who? Where? Joe, what's up? Where at, Joe? What part of New York? Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You know Vinny?
Yeah, Vinny's a good friend of mine.
Small world. I learned how to be a little more Italian in New York. I learned this little move. Brooklyn especially, they're constantly checking. Let's see if someone has stolen it, I guess. And there's some connection with the crotch and the neck there. Like there's a button down there that makes the neck.
Wait, is it opposites? Do that some more.
You've seen this quite enough. This guy. And they put it in there. Could you lasso him with that? Bound and gag him and turn him over. But they, this is the big wind-up, big last joke here. So they talk with it. They put it in their conversation. This guy stops me in the street one night. He's seen the show. Hey, man, hey, comedian, right? I saw your show. Yeah, it's funny. Where you from? I think he's punctuating his sentence. Where you from? Question mark. I went, Missouri. Thank you, folks. Thank you.
How many of you have seen a hypnosis show before? Just answer it. How many of you ever wondered if you yourself could be hypnotized? Everyone can be hypnotized because hypnosis is a very natural phenomenon. But hypnosis does involve two things. One is focus, and the other is imagination. All right, here we go. Now, lock your fingers together like this, and put the palms flat together. Squeeze out all the little areas there. Don't squeeze them hard, but just press them tightly together. Put your arms straight out in front of you, all the way out. And now, put the top two fingers apart like that, big enough to hold kind of a marble in between. Now, focus your gaze right between your fingers. Don't look up here. If you do that right now, see the fingers begin to move together as if they had a will going, as if magnets are going together. Imagine magnets drawing them together, closer, closer, as if magnets are pulling closer, closer, drawing together, closer, pulling together. All right, that's fine. Relax. Put your hands down. Now, had I said that the fingertips were indeed magnets and you focus your attention on that concept, they would have come right together, because your mind knows about magnets and the pulling of them. And if you focus your imagination on that, the mind will just lock right into that idea. That's how hypnosis works. All right. We're going to do another one, and this is a much more interesting one because it allows some people to slip right down into a light trance. And will give me an idea, and you an idea, who might be a really good subject. Now simply take your right arm and put it straight up into the air, straight up toward the ceiling. All right. Now I want you to focus now around your wrist. Focus very strongly on your wrist. I want you to imagine a rope being tied around your wrist, very snugly tied around that wrist. Imagine that rope tied around your wrist going straight upward, and something's going to be pulling very strongly upward on your wrist. Pulling and pulling upward. Pulling upward on your arm, and you begin to notice the shoulder lifting little by little more and more, the shoulder lifting more and more as it pulled upward, more and more, pulled very strongly. Now for some of you it hurt and it felt heavy. For whom did the arm feel like? Let's have some hands, people who want to volunteer. But I think these guys over here did too well. There's two guys there. And those people I chose, come on up forward. The two guys right there. The lady right there. Yes, and you in the back there. All right, you just go with this to bring that time. Okay, those people like you right here, you desperately want to get here. I want you to come right in front, and anyone else who wants to get into the show, come right up front so I can watch you. Now everyone on the stage, feet flat on the floor here. Unconscious, keep their hands separate, loosely in your lap. All right, everyone on stage, close your eyes for half a minute there. Close your eyes. Now think of something pleasant like a wonderful day in these. I want to ask the audience to be as quiet as you possibly can, because of course they can hear every word that you make. Give them a chance to focus and concentrate. Once we get going, we get under, make as much noise as possible. Now, you want to try what we're doing, like you're keeping your eyes closed there. Just listen to my voice and be able to do everything to keep on stage and we'll keep track. All right. Now everyone, simply open your eyes now. And what we're going to do is have you choose a spot on one of your hands. Choose a tiny spot on one of your hands. We'll have none of this. Choose a tiny spot on one of your hands and focus your gaze on that tiny spot on your hand. Now as you focus on that spot, I'm going to get you good and relaxed. First of all, everyone take a deep breath way in. And just let out slowly. Focus on that tiny spot on your hands. And keep focusing on that spot, and the better you focus, the better you will do. Alright. I'm going to count from 5 down to 1. With every count, your eyes will get more and more tired. Legs getting heavier, soon the whole body will be so heavy you won't want to even move. Take another easy breath way in. Now as you let it out, think of your arms, the shoulders, all the way down to the fingertips. Relax them. Relax. Every muscle, nerve, and fiber of the arms. Feel the weight of your arms in your lap getting heavier. Letting that head getting very heavy, very, very heavy. The whole body now loose and limp and relaxed, that the mind is now free. And I want you to imagine in your mind's eye a clear blue sky. And in that sky a single soft white cloud nearby. And make this a vivid imagination experience. I want you now to imagine yourself lying down in that cloud. Lying down in that cloud, sinking into that cloud. That's the way. And as you do, sink deeper into the cloud that wraps around you like a familiar old blanket, relaxing you more and more as you sink deeper, relaxing you more, feeling so comfortable, and now the cloud begins to move away, and you're drifting away, drifting away with it, drifting away more and more, getting smaller and smaller, relaxing you more and more, getting smaller still, getting smaller, relaxing you more and more. And now it's like a tiny, tiny dot. Think of your arms. Your arms now are losing all that weight. All the weight is flowing out of your arms. Your arms are getting lighter and lighter. On the count of 3, I want you to lift your arms off your lap, and as you do, you'll find that the higher they go, the lighter they will become. On the count of 3, when you lift your arms off your lap, you'll find that the higher they go, the lighter they will become, floating just like feathers upward. The higher they go, the lighter they will become. All right, now 1, 2, and 3. You lift your hands off your lap, and the higher they go, the lighter they will become. The higher they go, the lighter they will become. Floating upward. If I touch your move, it only relax you more. Floating up higher and higher. That's the way. Good. Floating upward. The higher they go, the lighter they will become. That's the way. Now go and listen very closely. Doing very well. I'm going to come by and take hold of your wrist. The very second I take hold of your wrist, you'll completely relax as before. Your arm will fall down to your lap, your side, just like a wet towel. The very second I touch your wrist, and you'll go down into a deep sleep, feeling wonderful and good. The second I touch your wrist, just floating down, floating down, floating down, floating down, floating down, floating down. All right, everyone, listen very closely. I'm going to give some of you numbers. Those I give numbers to, I want you to remain on stage. Or if you're in the audience, I want you to come up and get in a chair. I'm going to come by and give numbers to you. All right, I'm going to wake you up on the count of 3. And after I wake you up, whenever I shake your hand, touch your forehead, or look at you and say sleep, you'll need to close your eyes, let your body completely relax, no flaps, and go deep asleep, feeling wonderful. After I wake you up, anytime I shake your hand, touch your forehead, or look at you and say sleep, you'll immediately close your eyes, completely relax, no flaps, stay in your chair, and go deep asleep, feeling wonderful as you lie. You ready to wake up? 1, 2, 3, and wide awake, everybody. Okay, you right awake. Give a chair. And those, we're going to send you back to the audience there. And you, all right? All right, how are we doing here? Okay. All right, everybody sit back in your chair, feeling good and wonderful now. All right, take a nice easy breath way in. And feel that wonderful drowsy, dozy feeling again. Feel that dozy feeling now. Just focus your attention just on me. I'm going to come by and get you really good and relaxed. You're nice and relaxed. Can I shake your hands, sir? All right, just, all right, relax. Good, loose and then drifting down again. Floating down. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Here you go here, just looking up here. All right, your eyes are getting heavy, drowsy. Feel it relaxing the face around the eyes. Good, yeah. Floating down, drifting down, good. Sleep deeper. Floating down, good. Drifting down, deeper, deeper. Floating down, let your eyes close, floating down deeper, deeper. That's the way, loose and limp. Letting go, floating down high. Drifting deeper, deeper. That's good. All right, good. That's good. Drowsiness coming to face, floating down, head heavy. breathing changing, loosening it, floating down, drifting down. Floating down, floating down. So floating down, that's good, you're doing well. Just floating down, deep. Hi. Deep. Loosen that, deep, floating down. No, kind of oh, I'm good here. All right. That's right. Nice and heavy. Little drowsiness floating down. Just pick your arm, drop it to 10 times more than that. Floating down. Right now you begin to notice something. I had a canister of laughing gas backstage and it's been leaking all this time. It's beginning to take effect. You can't smell it or taste it. It's beginning to take effect now, and you feel your face just wanting to laugh and giggle for no reason at all. You feel yourself to want to laugh more and more. In fact, you'll just giggle yourself right up, right straight in your chair. It's just making you laugh more and more. Something is getting sillier and sillier and sillier. You can keep your eyes closed and enjoy that effect. It's getting sillier and sillier now, and you can just sit up in your chairs and enjoy that wonderful feeling of relaxation. It's getting hysterical. It's getting so funny for no reason at all. And if I were to say the word spoon, it would seem hysterical. You're eating a cereal with a spoon. My God, that's the funniest thing you ever heard in your life. My God, with a spoon, I can hardly believe it. It was so funny. Oh, my God. But now they've opened all the windows now, and they've turned on the air conditioning now, and we're getting rid of that laughing gas, and now, as you keep your eyes closed, you begin to notice it's getting cooler in here. It's getting cooler very rapidly now. They opened all the windows, and a very cold front moving in here. It's getting colder and colder in here. They've opened all the windows and skylights, and it's kind of a cold, rainy feeling coming in here. It's getting very cold. Getting kind of an icy cold coming here. You kind of feel that cold, wet air. It's just getting colder and colder in here. It's getting really cold. You don't seem to have the right clothes on, but as your arms are getting cold, your legs are getting cold. You just got to huddle up. It is getting really cold. You begin to say, oh, the shiver now is getting colder and colder and colder. You want to huddle up. It's getting so very, very cold. Getting cold. Your arms are getting cold. Oh, it's getting cold. But now they've changed it. Now they've closed all the windows and skylights. Now they turned on the heat. Now they turned on the heat. You feel it getting warmer. And you feel yourself getting more comfortable now. But they really poured on the heat here. They got these huge heaters on here. Feels like you're a burger in the Burger King. It's getting hotter and hotter in here. It's getting so hot in here. In fact, some of you are getting so hot, like right over here, this person here in this area here is getting so hot. It's getting so hot. Your whole body's getting so hot. You're just going to have to get some air around your face, around your shirt. And the guys right over here, your shirt is getting just too hot under there. You're just going to have to take off your shirt. It's getting, feels like you're in the middle of the desert. It is getting up to about 120 degrees. You just got to get the shirt off, and it's getting so hot. It feels, it just feels like it's 120 degrees in here. It feels like you're sitting, you have to get that shirt off, and it's too thick. Get that shirt off, and it's just too hot under there. You just got to get that shirt off, and it's just too hot. You just got to get some more air. It just feels too hot. Oh, it's hot in here. They finally turned on the heater. It's getting normal in here. It's beginning to feel nice and comfortable, and it's making you feel so drowsy now. So drowsy. You had a good laugh, and now your body feels like it's had a big workout, and you're getting so drowsy. Take a nice easy breath way in. I'm going to wake you up on the count of 3. You're going to wake up feeling wonderful and good. But every time I mention the word men's cologne, you'll smell the most awful thing you've ever smelled in your life. The very second I say the word men's cologne, you will smell something that smells just like some dead fish on the beach. And you'll think it's coming from someone nearby. And when I say east, you'll think it's coming from someone on your left. When I say west, you'll think it's coming from someone on your right. I'm going to wake up on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Wide awake, everybody. All right, you're doing really well. And so I'm going to let you coast for half a minute here, and I'm going to talk to the audience about something that changed my life, men's cologne. Now, not a lot of guys can wear men's cologne. It's just special kind of thing. I remember I was on the East Coast, and not a lot of people on the East Coast wear that men's cologne. But something about men's cologne is just something on the East Coast. But on the West Coast is a little bit different. On the West, I don't know what's happening on the West Coast, but people are not into the men's cologne that much. It really is very, very different here. Very, very different here. Okay, I don't know. Things seem to smell pretty bad in here. I don't know what it does. Things smell pretty bad. Does something smell kind of bad? I guess that's a yes. I don't know. Well, I don't know about that, but they have brought some flowers there you can't see, but a whole vast of beautiful flowers of roses and carnations that they brought in over there, and you begin to smell them, and the airs begin to smell really nice now. Really nice. In fact, you have your favorite flowers over there. They just smell beautiful. Things smell very good now. It's making you feel very comfortable now. So if you put your foot flat on the floor there. All right. Now everybody take an easy breath way in. Relaxing, doing well now, and just dropping flat. Flat. Straightforward English, straightforward. Deeper, flat. Good, okay, good. Deeper, that's it, floating down 5, 4, 3. What is it? Okay, doing well. Floating down. Breathing change, floating down. Floating down. Okay. All right, everybody, listen very close. You're doing very well. A very curious thing about hypnosis. In hypnosis, things tend to become stuck. And it's very hard to get them unstuck. People I'm touching right here, and right here, and right here. After I wake you up, I'm going to hand you a Frisbee. And when you take hold of that Frisbee, you'll find you'll not be able to let go of that Frisbee. Person I'm touching right here, after I wake you up, you'll find you'll not be able to get out of your chair. Even when I ask you to do so, you will not be able to get out of that chair. Your bottom will be stuck to that chair. People I'm touching right here and right here. After I wake you up, I'm going to have a chair out here in front of the audience, and you'll find you'll not be able to move that chair. The chair will be stuck on the floor. This person right here, you will not be able to move that chair. It will be totally stuck to the floor. And this person I'm touching right here, whenever you shake someone's hand, you'll not be able to let go of their hand. Your hand will be stuck. And everyone on stage, listen very closely. Also, whenever I ask you a question, and you try to answer, you'll find that your tongue will be stuck to your upper lip when you try to answer the question I asked you. Then waking up, 1, 2, 3, wide awake. Feeling good. All right. All right, you look kind of an athletic fellow here. I want you to take hold of that, and as you do take hold of that, I want you to try to demonstrate it. Try to demonstrate it. A toss right here. Try. Have you done this before, sir? Is your hand hypnotized? I don't know. Have you tried it? Hand to the fellow here. He looks like he's halfway there. All right. You don't have to get possessive over that. Okay, here we go. Okay, you can let go. All right, there we go. Okay. All right. You're thinking about it. How hypnotized is that hand? All right, try to give it a try. Give it a big try. I think this lady can do it here. Okay. She can try me. You can let go. All right, here we go. All right, there. All right, lady. Give it a big try. Okay. You're awake, aren't you? Or are you? All right, give it a big try. Oh. Whoa. That is a big try. Okay. Could you stand up for a second here? But stay there for a minute. Stay there for a minute. Could you give me a try and then move that chair right over there and hold it over there when you try to get over there? Could you help her out a little bit there? Could you get up and help her? What's your name? Kevin. Kevin. All right, Kevin, can you get up and help him? Aha, okay. All right, that's fine. All right, Kevin, great job. All right, sit down. All right, you try. Okay, sit back in your chair. Very well. Good, good. You shake hands with her. For crying out loud. You both did very well. Good. Yeah. He is cute, isn't he? I believe it. All right. Come on, retrieve this chair here. I mean, some real person. Right, he is a good-looking fellow. I can understand that. All right, I'm going to snap my fingers and you can let go. Bingo, bingo. All right, I'm going to wake you up in a few minutes, and when I do, this person I'm touching here, whenever I say the word Hollywood, you will think you are Arnold Schwarzenegger, the great bodybuilder movie star. Or whenever you hear applause from the audience, you'll stand up and wave to everybody, give a pose or two to your fans out there, and then sit right back in your chair feeling good. This person I'm touching right here and right here, the very second I say the word Los Angeles, you will see a lizard run right across the floor here. See a lizard run right across the floor. And the people I'm touching right here, and right here, the very second you hear the word lizard, your chair will feel like it's on fire. This person right here, your chair will feel like it's on the fire the very second you hear the word lizard. The person I'm touching right here, whenever you hear the word fire, you will realize that you are the fire marshal. You will realize, this person I'm touching, that you are the fire marshal. And you will reach down right by your feet and you'll see a little bottle and you'll take hold of that because that is your fire extinguisher. And you'll want to squirt the bottom of anyone who's standing up. You want to squirt the bottom of anyone who's standing up to help them cool down their bottoms. Wide awake, everybody. Wide awake, feeling good. All right, very good. We have been asked for a round of applause for a wonderful subject. Oh, beautiful, Arnold. Oh, beautiful. All right. Oh, looking good, Arnold. All right. Thank you very much. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's great to see someone from Los Angeles. Los Angeles. My goodness gracious. Whoa, what was that that just went by there? What was that? A lizard. Whoa, what happened? What happened? What happened, sir?
Fire in the chair.
Oh, a fire in the chair. Okay. No, not the chair, the bottom. Yes, very good, Michael. Very good. All right, so help out. Oh, one to help. All right. Very good. Great fire marshal. Well done. Oh, beautiful job. All right, you can sit down. All right, I think you're cool here. Is that a little better now? Feel a little better? All right, we have help from another one. Very good. You are all experts in a wonderful old form of dance called the twist. You are all experts on this dance. You practice it, you've seen it, and any time this evening you hear the music, twist and shout, which you'll hear in just a moment, you'll immediately leap up and get into the dance. Now, if you don't know it that well, you'll immediately do what someone else is doing. Why do it? You do travel, don't you, sir? But try to help you out a little bit. I've been trying to keep you in that chair there, but you're just wandering around. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have on stage some experts in a wonderful old form of dance called the twist. And I think they'd be like to really give a little demonstration for you here. All right. Twist and shout. Beautiful. All right, wonderful job. Yeah, a round of applause for a wonderful subject there. All right, all right, this person I'm touching right here, after I wake you up, you will not have any memory for the number 4. It'll be totally gone out of your mind. You won't miss it, won't think about it, but you'll be able to run through numbers and things, but you will not be able to use the number 4. It'll be totally gone out of your mind. This person I'm touching right here, after I wake you up, you will not remember what your first name is. It'll be totally gone out of your mind, won't worry you in any way. In fact, you'll think it's enormously funny that someone can't remember the number 4. This person I'm touching right here, you'll find it enormously funny that someone can't remember their first name. And everyone else on stage, after you wake up, you suddenly realize that you forgot where your belly button was. You'll have no memory of where your belly button is. You'll want to search for it, look around and see where that belly button is gone. Waking up, one to think, wide awake, everybody. Okay. Now, I think we can bring some people forward here. Could you come forward here, please? And could you come forward here and help us out here? All right. Okay. Now, what's your favorite subject in school? Science. I bet you're pretty good with numbers. For example, if I were to ask you, like, what 7 and 1 is?
8.
8. Very good. And and like animals, you like animals? Yeah. And animals have 2 feet behind generally, 2 feet forward. Totally, how many feet does an animal have? I mean, approximately. Just roughly. Take a guess. Oh. That's all right, don't worry about it. We'll come back to you in a minute here. All right, now what was your name, sir? What was your name, sir? You don't remember. What's your name, sir? Have your wallet? Yeah, once you check in your wallet, see what your name is. Okay, get back to you here. I want you to put your fingers out like this, and I'm going to point your fingers, all your hands, and I want you to count out loud, really loud here. I'm going to point your fingers. I want you to count out loud the numbers. Okay, doke? Ready? How are we doing there? Did you check your wallet? Okay, good. What's your last name? Or what's your first name? You don't know. Why don't you check your wallet and see there? Okay, cool. Okay, put your hands out there. We're going to count those fingers. Okay, ready? Do it really loud.
1, 2, 3.
5.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11. There you go. Very good. Okay, you got that settled. Good. What's your name? You don't know. Oh, wait, I'm going to snap my fingers. I'm going to pop right in your mind. You got your name. What is it?
Nathan.
Yay, Nathan. All right, Nathan. Okay. I snap my fingers and that mysterious number is going to pop right in your mind. 4. All right, sit down. Very good. All right, everybody was squirming around here. Is everything cool over here?
I found it.
How about you? Now I'm going to snap my finger and your belly button's going to come right back. 1, 2, 3, and you got it. It was sort of there all the time. You're going to see a little pink garment. He's bad-mouthing your shoes. He doesn't like your shoes. He's bad-mouthing your shoes. And so you want to go over there and talk to the guy. But yeah, he's a little guy, so you want to take it easy on the guy and just kind of be diplomatic and talk to him. But the very second you pick him up in the air, you suddenly realize he's the cutest, sweetest little varmint you've ever seen in your life. You want to hug that little guy and take him right back to your chair and protect that guy from all the barbarians around here. Because he's really a great little varmint. But the very second you hear the word rain, you feel him peeing in your pants. So you want to give him to someone else. You give him to the person over on your right. This person I'm touching right here. When someone gives you a little varmint, you'll have a wonderful time with that varmint because he's going to tell you funny jokes about all the other people on stage right there. So it'll be very funny listening to all the little jokes he tells. Okay, waking up. 1, 2, 3. Wide awake. Okay. How's it going over here? Oh, it's that guy again. That guy is really kind of a pest here. I don't know what his problem is. What's going on here? He's making fun of your shoes. That's not too cool. Well, what are you going to do about this? He's kind of rude, I think. I wouldn't take him. He's kind of small. Maybe just give him a little talk. Yeah, he's right. Yeah, pick him up and see what he thinks about that talking to you. All right, you got it worked out with him? Is it working out? Okay, why don't you get back in the chair and you take it back up there. Okay. That's the thing about friendship. I mean, rain or shine, man, you got that little friend. Rain or shine. You got that little guy with you. This person I'm touching here is you could sleep. Person I'm touching here. After I wake you up, whenever I touch my chin, you feel someone pinching you on your bottom. Whenever I touch my chin, you feel someone pinching you on your bottom. Person I'm touching right here after I wake you up, whenever I touch my ear, you'll hear a dog barking under your chair. All right, waking up, 1, 2, 3, right away. Okay, everything moving along pretty good here. Okay, we didn't want any problems on stage of it. It looks like this guy over here, I think. Do you think it's him? No? Was it him?
No.
Well, that's not too fun. Okay. Keep an eye on him because you never know what's going on there. I can't believe that. All right, he's gone. He's gone, okay. All right. It's cool now? Behave yourself. Why don't you sit over in this chair over here? Why don't you get over there? Okay. Because I know that guy's too sleepy to do anything like that. So. All right, a little better? Feel a little safer over there? Okay, let go. All the women on stage listen very closely. After I wake you up, the very second you hear Hawaiian music, you realize you are the ambassadoresses of the Hawaiian Islands, and you know how to do the beautiful hula dance, the swaying, the sensuous dance of the islands. And when you hear that music, you will rise gracefully from your chairs and make your way through the audience, dancing your beautiful, sensuous Hawaiian dance, caressing the heads of the men as you pass through the audience. You can find in the air. But the very second the music stops, you will have no idea what you are doing. Right, waking up, 1, 2, 3, wide awake. Okay. One of the most beautiful things is the Hawaiian Islands. The music of the Hawaiian Islands just kind of, I don't know, it brings out the best of everybody. And people realize they are ambassadoresses of the island, coming to greet the people. What are we doing? What are we doing out there? What are we doing out there? The beautiful music of the Hawaiian Islands. The sensuous, magical music of the Hawaiian Islands. Don't have any men nearby, do we? Ah, yes. What on earth are we doing here? Could we get back in our chairs, please, ladies? Could we please get back in our chairs? What on earth we are doing back there? The person I'm touching right here, and the person I'm touching right here. After I wake you up, I'm going to ask you to help me sweep the floor, and you want to do that because you really like helping people sweep the floor. But the very second you hear Michael Jackson's music, you'll immediately realize that you're the world's greatest interpreter of Michael Jackson. You'll suddenly just swing into the most incredible rendition of Michael Jackson with the moves and the voice and the whole thing. You can mouth sync along with the music. The very second the music stops, you'll have no idea what you're doing and go right back to sweeping the floor. But every time the music stops, you get right into that interpretation. Everybody waking up. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. Okay, very good. Hi, could you help me sweep the floor here? Someone here help me. Could you want to help me sweep the floor? We got some kind of strange stuff. Yeah. Well, wait just a minute. And let him do that first here. I know you want to do that. But is that very good here? I know, but yeah, after he gets this doing, we'll let you do it. If you sit down first, I know you want to help doing this. Okay, okay, you're doing a great job with that little fluff there. Okay. Yeah, I think that stuff, what do we got there? Where's the, yeah, like some of that stuff in there. I don't know where they came from. Yeah, that's really good there.
I am the one who dance. She told me that they could be a king. She caused a scene. And I could really be the one.
Okay, thank you very much. Did a great job. All right, sit down there. Did a great job. All right then. Okay, and what? Okay, we need someone to help here. You've been dying to do this. This domestic. Okay, yeah, I know you really want to help with that darn thing. That's a good girl. You're doing a great job. Whoa, getting right down there. Well done. All right, you help with it. Yes, that's fine. You finished sweeping. Very good. Have a chair there. All right, and away. All right, after I wake you up, you'll find you'll be in a movie theater. You'll find you'll be in a movie theater. You will look straight in front of you, and you'll see a movie going on. It'll come into focus more and more as I talk about it, and soon it'll be a very fun, exciting movie. You're having a great time being in a movie theater. As you look way over there, as I'm pointing over there, begin to see a movie screening now. They're lighting up more and more. And a very fun movies going on in there. Your favorite kind of cartoon funny movies going on there. It's very funny. You're getting a kick out of it. It's really a funny movie there. It's a great movie going on. It's your kind of funny comedy movie. It's a real cracker, really funny thing. And there's a cute little animal there. There's a cute little animal doing funny things. Oh no, something's happened to him. It's very sad. Oh no, that poor little guy. It's so sad. That little animal, that's the saddest thing you've ever seen. That poor little guy. Whatever happened to that guy? That is so sad. I can't believe that happened to that little animal. Oh, somebody fix him up. He's all right now. Oh, goody. He's doing really well now. Gosh, that's really great now. Oh, the movie's changing now. It's a dark forest now. And music is getting very scary. Something's coming forward in the bushes. Something is coming this way, coming forward in the bushes. Something very, very scary. Whatever it is, don't jump back out of your chair. It's something very scary. It's coming forward right to the bushes. It's coming right close. My God, it's so scary. Oh, it's a little mouse. Oh, it's just a funny little mouse. Oh, what a relief. My goodness gracious. Oh, what a relief that was. Oh, we're now going, this is a virtual reality movie now. We're going to a farm. We're going to the farm. And now it's taking you right into the barn and someone's milking a cow, a big old cow over there. It looks really interesting. And now you're going to get a chance to milk that cow. And now you're going right over to a big old nice friendly cow. And you're beginning to milk that cow now. Milk that cow. Get a milk that cow. It's a fun thing. It's fun. You like milking that cow. Getting a rhythm going. Get a rhythm. Chunky, chunky, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom. Getting a rhythm going with that friendly cow. Oh no, then you notice something. It's not a cow, it's a bull. Oh, the bull. Oh no. My God, a big old bull. Demon equipment. Big old bull. Oh, well, now the movie's taking you out of there. It's taking you to an amusement park. It's all right. It's taking you to an amusement park. Oh, you're getting on a roller coaster ride. Gee, this is really exciting. This is the tallest roller coaster you've ever seen in your life. It must be about 5 miles up. And it's now going to the top of the clickety top. Right to the top. And if you don't like roller coasters, you just close your eyes and you'll be home in your own bed. If you don't like roller coasters, just close your eyes, but you're right up to the top. Clickety clickety. If you don't like roller coasters, close your eyes. You're getting right up the top. Ready to go down. My God, it looks like a mile down. Wow, that's so exciting, and Meg, you did a great job, and now it's getting to the end of the movie, you're feeling very relaxed, very sleepy, your eyes are getting heavy, you're getting so sleepy now. It's been a long movie, your head's going down, and you're falling asleep. Head dropping down your chest, you're just going... Okay, everybody listen on stage, all the guys listen on stage very closely now. After I wake you up, I'm going to point out a girl. I'm going to point out a young woman who's going to help with the show. And, you know, you're not impressed. All you guys are not impressed with the way women are and looks. It's because you guys are so cool and so together. And, you know, you can have any women you want. So it doesn't really matter to you. But there won't be any big deal what this person is like. But when she reaches up and brushes back her hair the first time, you suddenly realize she is really a knockout-looking woman. And this will just take you by surprise. And the second time she reaches up and brushes back her hair, you suddenly realize she's one of the most beautiful women you've ever seen in your life. But not only that, she's just vivacious, she's just exciting, attractive. Everything about her is just absolutely wonderful. And the third time she brushes back her hair, you realize that she is really perhaps the best looking woman you've ever seen in your life. Or the most interesting woman, whatever appeals to you, the most exciting. And it'll be just the most exciting thing in the world for you to see this woman, but you will stay in your chair. And I also point out a young man over here to all you women on stage, and you'll notice, too, the second he brushes back his hair, the first time you realize, what an interesting-looking guy. This guy is really terrific. The second time he does that, you realize he's the most exciting man you've ever seen in your entire life. Everything about him, he just seemed to be commanding and strong and virile, and everything about him is just wonderful, and tender and wonderful. And the third time he does it, you'll just be impressed. He's just the most incredible thing that's ever walked the face of the earth. Okay. Are you doing okay? All right. You're waking okay? Everything fine? Yeah, good. Take it easy. Relax. All right, I want to point out here, you guys on stage, actually move that chair a little bit more to get your angle. Could you sit right over there? We're going to be doing a little game up here, and I want you guys to notice that we have a person over here who's going to help with the game here. A lady over there is going to help with the game over here. Okay. Yeah. She's kind of a fun-looking person, isn't she? All right. One at a time. Slow down there. Okay, all right, very good. Okay. I lost count here. You were blitzing along there. You did the whole shot, the whole thing? You did. I'll do one more for good measure there. Oh, wow. Yeah. She's kind of a bad-looking girl, is she? Did you notice that lady over there? She's kind of attractive. Yeah. And what do you think, Mr. Cole? All right, well, we'll let her to Russ over there a little bit here. We have a friend over here. This guy is going to help us out with the show here. I don't want you women to, you're going to be relating with this guy over here, and notice the fellow with it. Okay, notice, he's a, you know, he's not a bad looking fellow, is he? What about that? Have you noticed this fellow over here? Now this poor woman over here, she lives in Modesto and she doesn't have a ride tonight. I wonder if there's anyone who would want to her. If anyone could help her and give her a ride. And this poor guy here, I don't know if anyone has cars or whatever, but this guy lives in Sacramento and he needs a ride tonight. Anybody willing to give him a ride tonight? Anyone can give him a ride tonight? I can do it. You can do that. Well, fine. Okay, we'll talk to them after the show here. I just wanted to say that. Okay. This person, I want you to do something. I want you to take your thumb like this. All right, I want you to go round and round like that. We're going to make that a hypnotic thumb now. As you do that, something happens with the thumb and the motion. Now, if you were to touch your forehead, it will put you right asleep. If you were to touch your forehead, but don't do that. Touch his forehead and watch what happens when you touch his forehead with your thumb. With your thumb, you just with the thumb and just going, just with the thumb. All right, then touch your own forehead. This person I'm touching right here, after I return you to the audience, and you sit down, well, maybe you're going to sit down next to some guy. When you go back to the audience, you'll sit back next to the guy. And whenever I say the word Spain, you'll realize you are the kissing bandit. And so you'll want to sneak up behind some guy and put your arms around him and just kiss him on the cheek. Just kiss him nicely on the cheek. So I'm touching right here. After I return you to the audience, whenever I say the word, Bob Hartman, you'll reach in your pocket, take out your wallet, and bring it up here and give it to me and not think anything of it. Person I am touching right here. After I turn you to the audience, whenever you hear the word hypnosis, you'll jump up and shout, "What a fraud!" And when I ask, who said that, you'll point to someone else. And this person I'm touching right here, after I return you to the audience, you will think that the show hasn't begun yet. You've been waiting 4 hours for me to get going on the show, and you're kind of a little bit upset, but you're very polite, and you'll want to tell me to get the show going. But the very second I snap my fingers or say wide awake, you suddenly realize that you were in the show and it did go on. All right, everybody waking up? Want to be wide awake, everybody? All right, have a round of applause for a wonderful subject. All right, I want you to return to the audience now. Return to the audience now. Take your time. All right, I didn't tell you about my experience in Spain, did I? Spain is... Okay. My name is Bob Hartman, by the way. We're doing this tiny little thing for some time. It's a long guy. Well, thank you very much anyway. I'm going to be starting any moment now. I'd like to just get right into the show, you understand? You know, maybe half an hour or something like that. We're going to be doing a demonstration of hypnosis. Who said that? Who said that? She did. Can't believe that. Okay. Well, in Spain, we wouldn't say that kind of thing. It's not like sneaking up, but that's pretty good. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, hypnosis is a kind of an... Who said that? She did, huh? We're going to be getting the show going any minute now here. Getting that show going any minute here. Maybe, what? What? Did you say that? Yeah, come on, Mary. I think you're a little anxious to get the show going there?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, we're going to be getting the show going any minute now. Yeah, but you've been waiting a bit?
Yeah, about 4 hours. Feels like it.
Okay, all right. Wait.